Hello, I'm Comfort. I'm Madhu, and this is the news at 10 live on NTA News 24. Let's get to the headlines. National Assembly releases certified true copies of 4 new tax acts to dispel alteration claims. Correspondence highlights NHI's role in delivering quality health care and financial safety. 26 first class out of 2,294 graduates shine at historic maiden convocation of Kashim University in Borno State. All right, thanks for joining us. We begin with the reports on the suspected bandits from the National Park Reserve around Kainji Lake area late afternoon on Saturday, 3rd of January, being attacked by Kaswan Daji Market, located in Demo Village, Borgu local government area of Niger State. Police Public Relations Officer, Niger State Command, SP Wasiu Abiodun, while confirming the incident, revealed that the suspected bandits burned all the shops in the market after carting away goods and food items worth millions of naira. PPRO also confirmed that no life was reported was lost and nobody was kidnapped. Further update will be communicated with more details as they avail us those informations. Our troops of 12th Brigade Nigerian Army operating in Lokoja have recorded a significant operational successes against criminal elements in Kogi State in coordinated operations. On Saturday, the forces neutralized armed bandits and arrested a suspected logistics supplier. According to the statement by the Acting Inspector or Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, 12th Brigade, Lieutenant Hassan Abdullahi, the successes followed the coordinated patrols and ambushes conducted in the Kaba, Bunu and Yagba West local government areas, acting on credible intelligence regarding the movement of bandits from the Adankolo area towards Agbadu Bunu in Kaba local government area, and the troops swiftly deployed and laid an ambush at the identified crossing points, and the bandits subsequently ran into the bush and were engaged. During the counter troops neutralized 2 bandits and recovered 1 AK-47 rifle. In a related operation, further intelligence revealed another movement of bandits around Saminaka village in Yagba West local government area, as the troops, in conjunction with local vigilantes, conducted a patrol to the village and adjoining forest areas. During the operations, the troops also arrested a suspected bandits and logistics supplier identified as Sunday Adedotun from Odo Eri village in Yagba West local government area of the state, and the suspect was apprehended on a farmland within Saminaka village, where he claimed to be assisting farmers in transporting produce. The commander 12th Brigade Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Kashim Umar Sidi, commended the troops for their professionalism, courage and timely response to credible intelligence. He noted that their actions reflect a high level of commitment to duty and assured the public that troops will continue to sustain aggressive patrols, ambushes and intelligence-driven operations to deny criminal elements freedom of action within the area. In other news, the National Assembly has released the 4 tax reform acts duly signed into law by President Bola Tinubu for public record verification and reference. House spokesman Akin Rotimi says the Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Speaker House of Representatives Abbas Tajuddin directed the immediate release of the certified true copies of the acts, including the endorsement and assent pages signed by the President. Rotimi says this is to dispel public concerns and allegations regarding purported alterations and the circulation of unauthorized and misleading versions of the laws. The 4 acts released are the Nigerian Tax Act 2025, the Nigerian Tax Administration Act 2025, the National Revenue Service Establishment Act 2025, the Joint Revenue Board Establishment Act 2025 as well. Arotimi further notes that Parliament would remain vigilant and proactive in defending the integrity of its work, clarifying that the only authentic and authoritative versions of the 4 tax acts are those certified and released by the National Assembly. Akwa Ibom State Governor Umar Eno has described the Senate President Godswill Akpabio as an asset to the state, whose leadership qualities will continue to inspire many. The governor was speaking when he paid a New Year visit to the Senate President at his residence in Uyo. Clement Barikuye reports.
Addressing the Senate President, Governor Omoeno particularly praised Senator Akpabio for directing his legal team to withdraw all court cases against individuals accused of slander or spreading falsehoods against him, describing the decision as a demonstration of maturity, forgiveness and statesmanship. Governor Eno described Senator Akpabio as a source of pride to Akwa Ibom State in the National Assembly and pledged his continued support in all ramifications. The governor cited the recent solidarity work by youths across the state as evidence of the collective support of the people to President Tinubu and the Senate President.
To keep supporting the President, and because you are all tied together, yourself, the Vice President, the Speaker of the House, all of you tied together to support him, the President, to be able to function well. So we pray that God will continue to strengthen you and to also assure you that we are holding the ground at home for you. That is one assurance you need to know. That the President is united for the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Akwa Ibom is united for you. In fact, just 3-4 days ago, the youth of this state had a massive rally, endorsing the President.
In his response, Senate President Godswill Akpabio expressed appreciation to the governor for the visit and the show of goodwill, noting that their relationship transcends political considerations. Senator Akpabio also commended Governor Eno for fostering unity, peace, infrastructure development, and social investment across the state. He emphasized that loyalty among members of the Executive Council is critical to the success of any administration and reiterated his commitment to forgiveness and reconciliation.
I saw joy all over the state. Different places with parties, and then top stars were coming here to perform. Impressively, the Christmas village that was set up, there was no local government that was not there.
Yes, sir.
Each local government had a day.
Yes.
And they performed, they brought their traditional plays, they had their own uniform and all that. So if you come to Akwa Ibom, on a daily basis throughout the Christmas season, there was joy. Yes. Everybody came to watch, and they tried to outdo the other. And the question then, I look back and I said, I can find the answer in the Bible. Because the Bible says that when the righteous is on the throne, the people rejoice.
Clement Barikuye, NTA News.
Now let's talk health matters, with the National Health Insurance being described as a great policy that will provide quality healthcare delivery. Bolaji Akim in this report takes a look at the health insurance and its financial protection.
Recognizing that a healthy population is essential to the economic growth of the country, the federal government introduced a universal health coverage scheme designed to ensure all Nigerians have access to quality and affordable health care services. For medical experts, the implementation of National Health Insurance Authority Act and other strategies by stakeholders resulted in a significant increase in the number of people captured in the year 2025 and a marked reduction in out-of-pocket health expenditures.
The expansion of the health insurance in Nigeria in 2025 was quite significant. At the beginning of the year, we were roving around 5-6 million. As at the end of the year, we had crossed 20 million citizens that have subscribed to health insurance.
Experts also advocate broader healthcare coverage by providers across Nigeria.
The patients with insurance are more likely to complete rehabilitation, recover faster, and return to work because cost is no longer the main barrier. So yes, while expansion is ongoing and gaps remain, health insurance in 2025 has begun to protect households financially and medically.
The need for periodic meetings between players in the health insurance policy, experts maintain, is crucial for resolving conflicting issues.
It's also about having a premium on health insurance that benefits both the provider and the person that is accessing care. And I think that is an area that there's been a lot of engagement with the various agencies like the National Health Insurance Agency and, of course, state agencies like LASHMA.
Health insurance, according to practitioners, is not just a health policy, but also an economic stabilizer, which assists families to perform optimally and remain focused.
Across Kano, Jigawa and Katsina states, renewed investment in primary health care and emergency response systems are reshaping health outcomes at the grassroots, from improved maternal and child health services to stronger community participation. These coordinated interventions are driving a steady decline in maternal, child and neonatal mortality, while empowering local communities to take ownership of life-saving health programs. Aisha Obali reports.
Achieving robust people-centered health care revolves around individuals and communities, not just the treatment of diseases. In addressing structural and systematic challenges, the Kano State government has so far upgraded over 200 primary healthcare centers across the state, many of which are now equipped with solar power and reliable water supply. This is Kawaji Primary Health Care Center, one of the primary health centers in Nasarawa local government area of Kano State. Now, on getting here, we observe that a whole lot of renovation has taken place in this particular primary health care center. To further consolidate these efforts, the state identified 18 local government areas with high maternal and child mortality rates as beneficiaries of the MAMI initiative. Still on government effort in revitalizing primary health care centers, the Kano State House of Assembly says its proposal in the 2026 budget includes a requirement for each legislator to facilitate the provision of at least one primary health care center in their constituency. These three expectant mothers, though attending different primary health care facilities, share a common experience.
I even trekked to the hospital because of proximity.
Honestly, there is great improvement, especially in the area of drugs and screening.
The services have significantly improved, especially the counseling.
In Jigawa State, over 100 primary health care centers have been upgraded, with several others currently under construction. Most of the facilities are solar-powered, significantly improving access to quality health care services and stabilizing maternal and child health outcomes.
This administration has already recruited 827 primary health care workers and also additional 1,500 workers on ad hoc basis. That's so all the necessary staff needed for our health facilities to function are put in place.
The Executive Secretary of the Katsina State Primary Health Care, Dr. Shamsuddin Yahya, says close to 300 primary health care centers have been revitalized and equipped with adequate manpower and facilities to ensure effective service delivery. He adds that plans are underway to further improve the centers, with resources already earmarked for this purpose in the 2026 budget.
But once you see those facilities that have been revitalized, you see that they have whatever it takes. It brings a lot of confidence in the people.
With the belief that with sustained investment, community participation and political commitment, the three states will continue to strengthen primary health care as the foundation for resilient and healthier communities across the Northwest. In Kano, Aisha Obali, NTA News.
More than 2,000 graduates have been awarded various classes of degrees in Maiduguri. Details in a moment.
Season's greetings from all of us at Erisco Foods. The festivities are already in the air, and we'd like to especially thank you for your continued patronage of Erisco Foods, the only tomato brand to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the federal government of Nigeria. With our proud Nigerian products and services, we have continued to create thousands of jobs for our people and for the growth of our economy. Thank you, our esteemed customers, distributors, and partners. Yes, the taste of Nigeria is the taste of celebration and the taste of goodwill and good cooking. We care for your good health and long life. So cook right and eat healthy to live longer. Always buy Erisco products. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to... The only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount. Tomato paste, the taste of Nigeria.
This is NTA News 24.
A total of 2,294 graduates have been awarded various classes of degrees at the maiden combined convocation ceremony of Kashim Ibrahim University, Maiduguri. Out of the number, 26 graduates emerged with first-class honors. The historic ceremony attracted dignitaries from across the country, including Nigeria's Vice President Kashim Shettima. Mohamed Goni reports from Maiduguri.
The maiden convocation marks 9 years of academic excellence at Kashim Ibrahim University and celebrates the institution's transformative impact on students, the host community, and national development. The ceremony also featured the investiture of the newly appointed Chancellor of the university and the conferment of Honorary Doctor of Letters degree on the Chancellor, Oba Adeyeye Anitan Ogunwusi, and Pro-Chancellor Muhammad Indimi. The combined convocation covered 3 academic sessions, 2022-2023 with 523 graduates, 2023-2024 producing 489 graduates, and 2024-2025 with 1,282 graduates. Special guest of honor, Vice President Kashim Shettima, who established the university during his time as Governor of Borno State, commended both past and present leadership for the institution's rapid growth and development.
To the graduates, I say, walk up and justify the faith invested in you. To Kashim Ibrahim University, I say, this is the only beginning. And to Borno State, I say, the future you refuse to abandon has arrived.
I heard the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has given scholarship to best graduating students. I also want to inform the gathering that I have given approval for the recruitment of all the 81 best graduation students of the 2022-2024 and 2024-5 graduating students as lecturers of this university.
The Chancellor, Oba Adeyeye Onitan Ogunwusi Ojajatu, and the Vice Chancellor, Professor Babagana Guti, highlighted key projects executed by the university and urged graduates to serve as worthy ambassadors of the institution. Goodwill messages from sister tertiary institutions added color to the occasion, alongside the presentation of award and prizes to deserving students in Maiduguri. Mahmoud Goni, NTA News.
Nigerian Manga Committee of Nations presented clarity of purpose in international affairs with Nigerian's top diplomat, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tuga, who navigated Nigeria through complex regional crises. On a positive side, Nigeria forged key economic partnerships with initiating a major internal reform of its diplomatic mechanism and with the appointment of ambassadors globally. The guiding fulcrum has been the 4D doctrine: democracy, development, demography, and diaspora. As the new year begins, Garba Natala examines some of the diplomatic engagements in 2025.
The first D, democracy, was put into test directly this year in a significant policy declaration where Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Tuga, maintained Nigeria's stance on defending people's mandate against the unconstitutional change of government across West Africa. The model for this approach was Nigeria's swift and successful intervention in the Republic of Benin, which helped thwart an attempted unconstitutional change of government.
Democracy remains untampered in Benin, and it was successful, and it is an exemplar of what really should obtain whenever democracy is under threat in our region and indeed on the African continent as a whole.
I hope that all countries member of ECOWAS will support this approach, because we have to stop this spreading of coup in our region.
A quieter and ongoing challenge has been resolving the detention of Nigerian soldiers and aircraft in Burkina Faso. In another turn of events, behind the scenes, work of diplomacy requires patience, just as when the federal government intervened in the release of Nigeria's national team when stranded in Angola for World Cup qualifier match.
The Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians. The USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria.
Another major issue is the United States' designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern, which the Nigerian government rejected.
The recent designation of Nigeria as country of particular concern based on speculations of religious persecution is fundamentally misinformed.
The Foreign Affairs Ministry further briefed the diplomatic community based in Nigeria to convey Nigeria's position to their various countries.
More than at any time before, we solicit the understanding, support, and collaboration of all well-meaning partners in the ongoing efforts of the federal government towards economic growth and development, as well as ensuring enhanced peace and security in the country.
Nigeria is the second largest trading partner with the United States of America. In 2023, the trading volume is about 13 billion US dollars. And in the areas of assistance, in 2023, I think Nigeria got about 1.2 billion US dollars for various humanitarian programs. In 2024, it got over 900 million US dollars. And in 2025, despite the fact that Trump abrogated US aid, so far the country has drawn about $80 million. So you can see we have this robust bilateral relation.
While managing crisis, the ministry has aggressively pursued the development and demography pillars, seeking partnerships for Nigeria's economic future. A key engagement was with Qatar on the sidelines of the Doha Forum 2025, where talks focused on opening new economic frontiers and covered defense cooperation and economic opportunities. On a strategic level, most dialogue was with China in April 2025. In a meeting with Ambassador Yu Denhai, discussions advanced to industrialization, technology transfer, and the exploration of rare earth and critical minerals. Both sides are reviewing bilateral agreements intended to unlock these opportunities. A strategic dialogue was also set with South Africa. The successful hosting of South Africa's G20 outreach meeting in Abuja is also a testament of renewed partnerships with African countries. To ensure transparency and accountability, the ministry established a designated visa application and processing portal to improve visa and passport issuance, as well as overall diplomatic service delivery. Looking ahead, the 4D doctrine was a framework. Today, it is the narrative of Nigeria's engagement with the world.
Now, the 4Ds now will leverage on the structures we have on the ground and connect with international institutions, individuals, and corporate entities in order to be able to leverage on all of these potentials.
The year 2025 under review projects a promising outlook in 2026, with more ambassadorial appointments who are as well expected to strike a balance in advancing Nigeria's strategic partnerships and investments. In Abuja, Garba Muhammad Natala, NTA News.
And still in the foreign news, media reports say the Constitutional Chamber of Venezuela's Supreme Court has declared Vice President Delcy Rodriguez as acting president following the U.S. capture of President Nicolas Maduro. The court tapped Ms. Rodriguez to assume the office of President of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela in order to guarantee administrative continuity and the comprehensive defense of the nation. The Constitutional Chamber of Venezuela's Supreme Court also said that it would determine the applicable legal framework to guarantee the continuity of the state and the administration of government and the defense of sovereignty in the face of the forced absence of the President of the Republic. On Saturday, Maduro was captured and flown to the U.S. after a massive air raid of Caracas by U.S. forces. Meanwhile, the U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi on Saturday released court documents indicting Maduro of drug trafficking, among other crimes. And that concludes the news at this time. I'm Comfort. I'm moderator.